Hey guys, I saw some really interesting news the other day where Activision announced that they would be making Call of Duty movies. If you go to the Call of Duty wiki and scroll down to films, it reads, on November 6, 2015, The Hollywood Reporter has reported that Activision Blizzard launched a production studio. It's called Activision Blizzard Studios and are planning a live-action Call of Duty cinematic universe in 2018 or 2019. If you click on the Activision Blizzard link, it takes you to the wiki page where it shows that they have a Call of Duty film series coming in 2018 or 2019. Here's the article that the Hollywood Reporter posted on November 6, 2015, and it's titled, Activision Blizzard Launches Studio Plans Call of Duty Cinematic Universe. And the article reads that the video game giant Activision Blizzard is launching a studio to create movies and television shows based on its intellectual property, hoping to jumpstart franchises and cinematic universes, including one based on its best-selling Call of Duty games. If you scroll down a little bit further, it reads, our most important asset as a company is our audience, and in order to ensure that our audience is always appropriately entertained at the level of excellence that we've come to be known for, we have to ensure that anything that relates to any of the company's franchise is produced or developed with the same commitment to excellence that we have, said one of Activision's CEOs. And the only way we could see ensuring that that would happen would be to do it ourselves. Further down in the article, it reads, very high on the to-do list is adapting Call of Duty, one of the biggest video games of all time, and one that the company is hoping to turn into a cinematic universe. Activision said Friday that the first Call of Duty movie could be released in 2018 or 2019. Beyond that, the company's execs were mum on their plans, but it's easy to see how a universe could be created. When the first-person shooter games were initially released, they were set in World War II. Later, they were updated to be set in modern times. The more recent games released in this decade have been set in the near future. The series has sold over 175 million copies, generating sales of over $10 billion, according to the company. With numbers like that, it's no surprise that Hollywood has for years tried to nab screen rights to the title, as well as other games. Our focus will continue to be maintaining creative control over our content, and we'll address distribution once we're in place where we feel like we're delivering the very best story-based content, he said. Our fans spent about 13 billion hours last year with our content, which is a flabbergasting amount, he said. That is roughly comparable to every movie seen in every theater around the world, every single ticket combined. So this is definitely exciting news, and they're really not advertising it too much yet, and hopefully we'll start to hear more about it over the next year. I had made a tweet poll asking you guys, what do you think about the potential of a Call of Duty movie? There were over 4,000 votes and 41% said yes, that would be amazing. 21% said no, it would probably be bad. And 38% said it's not going to be great, but they're still going to watch it. And when you go through the comments, most people want to see a zombie movie. They don't care about multiplayer or campaign. They want to see the 935 group like on film, which I totally agree with. The question is, are we a big enough fan base and do we make enough money for them to even consider something like that? Multiplayer is so much bigger than zombies, like the money that they make for that. So they're going to probably be driven more towards making movies about that. But the zombie themed television shows and movies do so well. So maybe there's a little hope for us. Since so many people responded that they want to see the zombie movie, I asked you guys, well, who do you think could play the four heroes? I got some really good responses. Captain Timon says that Ken Watanabe should play Takeo, Brad Pitt Dempsey, Sacha Baron Cohen should play Richtofen, and Liam Neeson should play Nikolai. Carrot responded and said that Christopher Waltz should play Edward Richtofen, which would be awesome. He says Brad Pitt should play Tank Dempsey, and Ken should play Takeo, and Travis Fimmel should play Nikolai. He definitely does resemble him. So it definitely looks like this is going to be happening. We're going to be getting Call of Duty movies in the next few years. What do you guys think about this? Comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.